Hey guys, it's Dhoni. Today, let me just speak to you guys in regards to decision making. So pretty much, right, back then when I was doing decisions like closing down e-coms, I'm not talking about decision making like those, oh maybe I should eat Chinese food today. No, I'm not talking about those. Those are actually small little things that don't affect you a lot. Alright? Okay, you can just give up on this. You can like, maybe I want to have Chinese food tomorrow and today I'll eat something else and stuff like that. Alright? So decision making is more towards those things where you decide, like for example, you're saying that I want to go into sales and I'm motivated in it. 2 months later, you say, I want to quit sales, and you just quit it like that. And then you start telling people like, oh no, this is bad, that's bad. So, I mean, you make the choice and you gotta live with it. Alright? So today, right, even if I were to go out there, I make a choice and I tell myself that, oh, I regret the decisions, you are gonna live with it in your whole entire life. You just have to understand. Okay, at the same time, there's another type of decision making that I want you to actually think closely on, which is being responsible. All right, things like, you know, I decide to say maybe a very bad thing to my friend. I will tell him that, hey, you are worthless. You know, you are worthless. Okay, in my whole entire life, I'm going to be responsible for this thing, because when I tell him that and it affects him, okay, it hits him mentally somehow, somewhat, somewhere. You know, he has this pressure on himself, and he felt like, oh shit, somebody's telling me that, my closest friend is telling me that I'm worthless, this and that. Many different people, they fall into things like depressions and stuff. So a lot of people, they don't understand, they don't understand the importance of how their words actually affect people. And therefore, that's why I wanted to start into this opportunity to start. I want to create opportunity for people to start understanding what is happening around them. I know definitely some people, they just want to say things to agitate people, but at the same time, you got to choose the word you are using. If you know that you are in mistake, if you know that you are wrong, you know, just admit to them, just tell them that, hey, I'm sorry, I said mean things about you. You know, don't live with regrets. Okay, I remember back then there was this guy in my class. You know, he told his girlfriend like, hey, the reason why he wanted to break up was because she wasn't that good, but because the guy actually was he was actually diagnosed with some issues in his body itself, so he actually got blood cancers and stuff like that. I felt pretty sad because he's one of the best friends that I have. So he told his girlfriend, like, because his girlfriend didn't want to give up on him, he told her that, hey, because she doesn't have good personality, this and that, and she couldn't think of a way to change herself, which led to her on multiple suicide journey. So after that, he understand the importance, and he wanted to tell the girl everything, like whatever that he had, you know, that actually stopped her from suiciding itself. So you have to understand, sometimes when we say the smallest things like, hey, you got a bad personality, you are shit, you know, it affects somebody indirectly, directly into them. Because every time we take in something, it's just like us, you know, taking vitamin C. Some people can take more vitamin C's, some people cannot take more vitamin C's. Some people take more vitamin A, they will get into blood loss and stuff like that. You know, you get a lot of issues in your body itself. So there is many different things that you have to take into consideration before you're saying something like that. If you are able to say something like that to people, are you able to take up the responsibility itself? You know, you got to be responsible somehow. And that is another form of decision making. You are deciding what you're going to say next. And that, are you going to take responsible for whatever you're going to say? Okay, in the business world, I learned this the hard way, because back then I was agreeing to all the little contracts like, yeah, possible, I can work with you and this and that, and I got to pay money, you know, at the end of the day when the contract is not met, when the things are not met, I will get sued and stuff like that. It's a matter of time whether, you know, you decide to learn now or you learn in the future itself. So when you're doing decision making, you got to be very sure that you're going to do something that you're able to take responsible of.
Do you want to enjoy collecting monthly rental, but understanding real estate becomes very difficult and you don't know where to get started? Then, the book on what real estate is for you. The book covers the differences in real estate, real property, and the few differences in real estate's properties. Also information about real estate market and how mortgage will help you gain passive income. Please like and share and get your copy of the book now.